Hello po. Hi. Gandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Magandang hapon, magandang umaga sa saan at magandang gabi kung saan kayong sulok sa mundo ngayon. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat at magandang gabi. Sana'y nasa magandang kalagayan kayong lahat at walang mga kakulian sa buhay-buhayan. Okay? So, ito lang naman ang pag-usap-usapan natin dito sa live streaming natin ngayon, ang patungkol sa BP Sara. Anong ginagawa nila? Okay, so here we go. Magsimula na tayo ngayon, pero bago tayo magsimula, mag-usap-usap na tayo. 1 minute more. We will start at 4:15, okay? Okay. So, just 1 minute, okay? I would like to say coffee, very delicious. Okay. Kumusta po kayong lahat? Kumusta po kayo? Kumusta kayong lahat? Pasok po kayo. Kumusta kayong lahat? Sana'y nasa magandang kalagayan kayo at sana'y kahit sa hirap-hirap sa Pilipinas, kahirapan man, pero sana'y nasa magandang kalagayan lang tayo, okay? So, dasal-dasal lang tayo. Hindi yun, pag mahirap tayo, hindi yun permanente. Aalis din yan, ano lang yan, dadaan lang yan sa buhay natin. Sabi ko na nga sa inyo, wag kayong sobrang apektado sa kahirapan. Take it with a smile. Take it with heartily accept it and do work, and then one thing, take good care of your health. So why? If you are healthy, you can do whatever you want, but if you are sickly, that will hamper your way. So take good care of your health and then pray to God and keep working, okay? Now, as I told you, I don't want you to be worried too much about the situation now, because this this situation now will only pass. Okay? So, just accept it. Just humbly accept it. Thanks be to God. Okay? And now, this is, God will, nothing is impossible. Okay? So, I always want to share with you the story that I was very, very poor during the time, or our family is poor. Now, we are too many in the family, and then my father is the one only having this livelihood. Okay? So, we need to work, support the family also. We need to do our little responsibility to help our parents. And it's not easy for children to do that. Okay? But I only ask to God that give me more resistance to work hard and I could finish my study. So, that's it. And then I finish it. And then I land, and then after my graduation, I land a job right away according to my course. And then I help my parents on that time. I started already. And then that is it. And then until I get married, and then I'm married now, and the blessing is still here. Now, do not be afraid of you are being poor, and do not be ashamed of being poor. You just accept it humbly. You know what? Jesus, if you could see him, he is just a very simple man. He's a very simple man. He just wears sandals and go walking on the mountains for preaching. And why is he did that one? When in fact he can ride a helicopter if he want. He has the power. He can just do magic or whatsoever blessings, and he can find helicopter and delicious food every day, and it's easy to kill his enemy, the king that ordered him to be killed. Oh, he can kill it through the power of his father. But why is that? So that is it. You just think of it, that if you are difficult now and you are poor now, accept it humbly. Thanks be to God. and He will give you more strength and give you more blessings. The only thing that a man will be happy, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a priest, I'm not a nun, but based on experience, the only thing that people will be happy is for being contented of what he have, or what he have or he has. Okay? So be contented with what you have. Thanks be to God. Bless this food that I am bless this banana that I am about to receive, because this is the only food that I have. Give them more nutrients that will embodied into my body. That is it. That's how you pray, God. Now, if you are very you poor, and then you have very little amount of money, and you don't have food, and your clothing is just very simple, and you will blame God, oh wow, that's a curse. Okay, so that curse that you are going to extend to Him, it will go back to you. So please don't do that. Okay, so that's too much for God. Okay, we will not. That's only for experience that I have. So do not blame anyone if how you live now. But if you will strive hard to improve your standard of living, do not involve into some unlawful activities. Do it nicely, clean ways of earnings. Okay? So that's it. Now we'll go to our topic. Oh my God. Mga bangsa ginawa nila kay Binay, gagawin din nila kay VP Sara Duterte. Okay. For those who are younger now, you do not know what I am talking about. Who is Binay? Okay? Binay is the former, during the time of, I think, Gloria Arroyo or Aquino, the son. He was the vice president, like VP Sara, vice president. Now, during the time, he was very popular. He was very strong. But they are afraid, but they are afraid that he would win the presidency at the time. So, ginawa nila na pinahila nila talaga. Sinisiraan, sa madaling sabi, grabe ang paninira nila kay former President, Vice President Binay. Okay? So, grabe ang paninira nila. Kaya, nahila talaga nila kasi hindi nanalo pagka-presidente. Okay? So, during the time, ang nananalo parang si Aquino yata. So, okay, parang si Irap yata, vice president siya ni Estrada, tapos tumakbo siya pagka-presidente, kasabay niya si Noynoy Aquino. Pinagtulungan siya sa mga dilawan, just like this time. Now, I am not born this time. I told you already that I am old enough. I am about to enter the senior citizen stage. Okay? Now, I know what they did with Binay. Okay? What all the people doing with Binay. This is exactly what they did with Sara Duterte now. Okay? So, why I say that? During that time, yung mga opposition dati, yun sila ang tinatawag natin noon na mga dilawan. Silang lahat parang nag-join force sila sa administration. Sinisiraan nila si BP Binay. Si Binay, hinihila nila talaga pababa. Sinisiraan nila palagi. They keep on destroying the dignity of the vice president during that time, who is Binay. I do not know his name. I forgot his name, but I can figure out his face. He has a little bit black color. Dark brown color. And yeah, I think Basta I know his family name, he is Binay. He is the father of Nancy Binay, who is senator right now. They keep on, palagi nilang sinisiraan. They fall him down. Okay, so palagi nilang sinisiraan, lahat na lang corruption, sinacharge na nila, lahat ng corruption sa Makati, pinagbibigyan nila. Para katulad ngayon kay BP Sara, yung 125 million confidential fund na ni-request niya sa presidente, binigay nila ng December 9, it has only 11 days to spend it all. But if you have that funding in your hand, you cannot keep it at the end of the year. Now, your budget will be spent before end of the year. So, at that time, binigay nila yung 125 million ni BP Sara, December 9, I think, 2021, 2022. I think, I cannot figure out the right year, but that is it. I can figure that 125 million. And now, that is what they are going to accuse BP Sara in the Supreme Court. And they are even requesting the, I think, Pagcor, where is that? They're requesting the certification of BP Sara. Where did she spend that 125 million pesos within 11 days? Tingnan mo. At ngayon, ganun din ang ginagawa nila. Yung mga dilawan, yung mga teroristang mga, what do you call this? Mga kongresista na, what do you call that? They are a group of kongresista. So, like this, they asked a certification how she spent that money, and the government do not want to give it, but they forcibly do that. Okay, that is how. And the group of congressmen who requested it are the group for terrorists. Terrorists and this Dilawan are in one group with the administration now. That's what they did with Binay during his time. So there is a big corruption in Makati. There is a huge properties that he owned and everything. Oh well, we do not know because her wife is also a doctor, I think, and the children are working also. So we do not know what, but that is all their questions. So sinisiraan sa publiko. Kaya ngayon, ito lang ang masasabi ko, hindi tayo dapat maniwala sa mga pagsisira nila kay BP Sara because that is politics. Okay? So sinisiraan nila si BP Sara, pero we know that very much, and even the congressman know that because during the Senate investigation, Congress investigation, I think BP Sara attended that one. And she presented where did that money goes, how much went there, in this project, how much went there. And she has the presentation in a slide in a computer. So the committee has been agreed already, and the Supreme Court received her liquidations, everything. But now the Congress and this congressman who is with the party list congressmen keep on destroying BP Sara, and in that way, in a short term, they are the attack dogs of the administration through Martin Romualdez, the Speaker of the House, Speaker of the lower house in Congress. So they are the attack dogs. They are the, what do you call that? Sila ang mga walang kwintang tao sa Kongreso. Actually, dapat sana wala na yung party list. Nag-aksaya lang yun ng pera dyan. Tanggalin na sana yan sila. Parang wala nang dyan. Okay? So, sana naman ay hindi kayo diretsuhan na madala magpapadala sa mga ratsada ng mga politicians. You have to have your own research. Okay? So you research first before you believe those lies, because now in social media and in mainstream media, political lies are so many. Naglipana sila sa buong mundo. Okay? At dito sa Pilipinas, grabe. Kaya huwag kayong diretsong maniwala. Ito lang ang mai-advise ko sa inyo. Do your own research first, or listen to the people who are good in political analysis. You know what? Nagkamali tayo. Ang laking kamalian natin, kawawa ang bansa natin. Nagkamali tayong pumili ng taong walang malasakit sa taong bayan, walang kaalam-alam, wala talagang alam sa kahirapan. Yun talaga ang mahirap pag magpaupo tayo ng oligarchy sa bansa natin. Kasi panay lang ang nakaw, corruption sa mga oligarchy nakakapalibot sa kanya. Kasi wala naman siyang sariling desisyon, wala siyang sariling ginagawa. Nakadepende lang siya kung sino. Kaya ngayon, ang request ko lang sa inyo, this coming 25 senatorial election and local election, you have to choose the candidates that is best to protect Vice President Sara Duterte. Because if she will not run for presidency as what the dissemination information we heard, then maybe she could recommend someone that we can trust on. Never na itong mga klase sa tao ang paupuin natin, kasi ang hirap, ang dinipindihan lang nila is yung pangalan nila, punggos. Putang ginimis yon, hindi maganda yon. Nako, hiniram ko yung words ni Maharlika, putang ginimis. Now, yeah, that is not good, but sometimes mapamura tayo talaga. Okay, yun nga, ngayon napakahirap ang sitwasyon. Tapos lulukuhin pa tayo, bubudulin pa tayo ulit. Sabi, mayroong bago silang information na yon, na in the family hindi tayo very poor pag mayroon tayong 64 pesos per day na pangkain. It's not, our food is not very unnutritious. That's what they said. The NEDA said that. So very sad to say, if you have 2 children, in average of 2 or 3, you have 64 pesos. Paano mo yan budgetin? 3 bisis isang araw. Kung wala ka man lang mga gulayan dyan sa kalikod-likuran ng bahay mo, wala ka man lang alagang mga manok dyan, paano mo yung kainin yung 64 pesos? 3 bata, 5 kayo. Paano mo buhayin ang pamilya mo? Iwan ko ba kung paano itong NEDA at saka itong si Gadon, kaya pala na disbar itong iho di punggos na ito, kay tanga pala ito. Masasabi ko, sorry for using this word, but it's not, is it reasonable to tell that ang sabi niya is that wala daw, panglilingla lang daw ang sinasabi na our country, our nation is very difficult, that we cannot eat because this is according to Gadon, because the people can go to the department store, can go to the fast food. If you are going to look at the fast food, there are so many people who are in line in there to buy something to eat. And if you are going to the department store, you can see so many people go shopping. If I am going to check that one, what do they shop? How much do they spend? Okay? So when they go to the fast food area, how much money do you spend for their food? Now, if you are going to spend one leg of chicken and one cup of rice, it's not it's not reasonable, and it's not very nutritious either. Hmm? Now, you know what? You know what, people? If you have enough money, you better not to eat outside. Mm. Use your money to cook at home rather than but there is so many people, some people are more comfortable to go and eat in the fast food or in the food court or even in the restaurant. We cannot control that, we cannot avoid that. But this time the Nida is showing 64 pesos for one day to eat. What do you eat for 20 pesos? 21, 22 pesos. Huh? 21 in the morning, 21 pesos in lunchtime, 22 pesos. In nighttime dinner, 21 pesos. So you can consume your 64 pesos. You will not be below average level if you have that in your family to eat. My goodness. And then, okay, let's give it a comparison to you. Now, we will take up this jail people. How much food do you allocate? How much money do you allocate for every prison in the Bilibid or wherever they are? Correction. You in the government data, I checked it. It is for before they gave it 100, but it was not carried over. It was 70 was carried on, and then 30 pesos for their medical expenses. But what was carried on is 15 pesos a day for their medical expenses. Now, these medical expenses, I know that they cannot spend this every day. So whenever they have illness, this money maybe will increase and increase. 15 plus 15 plus 15. They can spend it for their hospitalization when in case. Okay? But this food, it has been 70 pesos. Okay? 70 pesos for each prisoner. Kung nasa Bilibid ka or nasa saan ka nakakulong, 70 pesos yung pagkain mo araw-araw. So, let's say, sa umaga is 25, sa lunch is 30, sa gabi is 25, that is 80 pesos already. So, we cannot do that. So, 25, 25, 20. Okay, sa umaga, pwede naman yung sa umaga kasi bagong tulog, pwede lang yun siya ng sopas. Okay, pwede na yung sopas dyan at saka bread. Okay, yung sopas lang na may nutrients din. Kaya, tapos sa lunch nila, but it's not this point that we are budgeting their money. The point here is that ang isang preso, 70 pesos, ang pamilya mo, kung 3 kayo o 5 kayo, 64 pesos. Paano natin budgetin yan? Ha? Paano yun ninyo mathematics, arithmetic, simple arithmetic, paano mo babudgetin yan? Di kaya hirap, di ba? Hirap eh. Ako, nagsanay ako sa kahirapan. Alam ko kung anong gagawin. Sabi ko na sa inyo, I was born with a poor family, but a hardworking family. I know how to manage this amount of money. But if you have children, 64 pesos is too small. And children, you will run to the hospital or you will buy some medications as children will be open for any mild illness. So you have to buy some medicine. You don't have that budget. Only 64 pesos for food. And they said that it's you will not be in the level of below average if you have that amount of money. Oh, So, very sad. But what if all the people will say, oh, it's better I will stay in the... That's why, according to, I will stay in prison for without reason so that I can eat free. 70 pesos alone. Is that okay for you? Your citizen is going to for that kind of mentality? You have to provide, the government must provide a better way. Please. Now, I would like to tell you, former President Duterte said there are some prison because of their longer stay in prison, they don't want to go out. When they go out, they will commit another crime so that they will go back there and they will enjoy the life there. It's all free, nothing. Especially if you have no family in outside, you can stay in there. That's what she said, but knock on wood, I don't like that life too. Okay? So that's why I want the government to open your eyes. Because even 64, even 20 pesos, there are families that do not have that amount, that they cannot eat 3 meals a day. Even once is very difficult for them. So I would like to request this Papa Gadon. Ano bang rule niya dito sa secretary? Ginawa siyang secretary of what is this? Food and I don't know. Food and yun, that he always give the statement that he is only one. He is the only one believes it. I don't know that. So that is it. Please naman. Wag din yung sobrang ipitin ang taong bayan. Do not be pressure them with a very small amount of money. Why do the okay, this is what I would like to explain to you. Why do they impose this 64 pesos from NEDA? Okay, NEDA, they propose, they have this idea of giving this amount 64 pesos. Why do they explain this? Why do they talk about this? Because all the prices of commodities are going up, very high, and the salary of the employees are very low. If they increase even only piso, that's why they are going to talk to the public about this. Panglilingla na naman. Kasi ayaw nila, diniprotektahan yata nila ang, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is how we understand, that parang pinoprotektahan nila ang mga oligarkong negosyante para hindi na sila makapagbigay ng increase, tamang tubo ng mga sahod ng mga empleyado. Okay? So you get what I mean? They don't want to increase much more to their employees. That's why they want to have an help. They want to have an explanation or help action from the NIDA. That's why this is what their explanation. It's very illogical explanation, which I do not know how. Okay? So this is the only thing that I do not like. Okay? So you said that if you have 64 pesos budget for one day, you are not very low, so you don't need to increase salary. So you don't need to pass a bill about the increase of salary to the Filipino people. That's what you want? What is the motive of this explanation, by the way? I would like to know. Okay? So if you do not explain what's your motive of this explanation, NIDA, Yusik NIDA Secretary, please explain this. Now, if you don't have explanation, it will put it in our mind that you are protecting those oligarchs, businessmen. Yung mga businessmen ang pinoprotektahan ninyo para hindi sila makapagbigay ng malaking sahod. They cannot increase their salary. You have to control the budgeting of the Filipino people. What if I will ask you, NEDA officers or people in administrations or Congress or lower house or upper house. Let me say, I will give you 64 pesos per day. I will let you eat this amount for one day. I will give you 3 months. 3 months budget if you want to survive. If you can survive in your family, the 64 pesos. Okay, let's make a deal about this. This is too much for you to say that. Now, what is for the employees, you have to give it to them. What is due to them, you give it to them. Do not control. And the government is covering them, which is not good. And I do not like to hear that. Now, we are here to have a fair implementation of the policy. We are here to see if the government is doing his responsibility to the people of the Philippines. Now, if you are not worth to do that, then you better step down. May we request you to exit gracefully, because we put you the people put you down there to lead the country gracefully. So if you can tackle this problem, you exit gracefully. We don't need a person who is sick. Wait, you can understand what I mean when I say sick. It's not sick for any illness, but there is something wrong. That the accusation of the Filipino people who is rampant now in social media. That's what I want. Because once the people who are involved in this kind of activity, the mental ability is not at stake. Okay? So it's not stable anymore. So I think that is all for this time, mga kababayan ko. We have only 1 minute more left. So I think I have been talking more because the time is going very fast. But I hope you understand what I'm talking here. I hope this will give you more enlightenment. And thank you very much for being with me here. And I hope and pray that God will guide us all the way to our life. Okay? So thank you very much and have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.